Welcome back, everybody. Today we're at the Cherokee National Enduro 2020. I got Mike Grizzle to my left in the 50A class and Ben Fricks to my right. He's racing a 250F. Let's do it. Jumping straight into the action. Mike Grizzle's running pretty fast up there, throwing roost all over me. I'm racing the 30B class as usual. We're on test 1, doing 5 tests. Came into this race with my suspension repaired a little bit, better dialed in. I got correct springs on there. Still got to fix the valving though. Doing that this weekend, like I mentioned in my previous video. But still super out of shape from the collarbone laziness and just getting back into the hang of racing. I felt pretty good at the beginning though. Really high speed to start off here. Things change real quick coming up soon. The dirt was actually really nice, but the track itself was super eaten up. Apparently from the previous year, it was still all torn up. I'm on row 57, obviously, like you saw earlier, but felt like I was on row 1000. You can see we're just getting a little taste of what these routes are gonna look like. So it's just really mixed up here between really tight sections and all of a sudden really fast straightaways. Woo! Thank you. Holler. Seemed to be going awkwardly slow there. So yeah, I got Ben Fricks behind me. He's racing like, I don't know, college, less than 251cc 4-stroke. It's a very complicated class name. Grizzle in front of me in 50A. Jay Wilson behind me on my row. He's in 30C. And also Mike Howerton on my row racing. Sorry, Jay Wilson and Mike Howerton are in 40C, not 30C. Arms are feeling a little bit tight out there. We're jumping straight into the tight stuff. It's all chicanes, all trees, super bumpy, lots of roots. This guy's just supermaning. Just paddling like a duck out there. Sounds like I'm getting yelled at, leaving some room here for Josh Monsrud. Open A class. Looks like he's riding pretty solid. I've still just been sitting down a lot since I came back from my collarbone crash. You know, the last race I had before that incident was, I believe, the Gobbler International Enduro, and I was standing up a lot. And I had a decent finish, a decent ride in that race. There goes Sam Chalk from the 30A class. I had a decent ride in that race, and I thought I was going to be able to perform pretty good out here. But you will see I run into some issues that were somewhat out of my control. And those start in test number 2. Bike felt pretty good overall though. I still got to, like I said, get the suspension dialed in a bit better, but engine feels good, and man, the bike is just so much fun to ride. wicked straightaways on this first test. Back into the trees. So this whole thing was much rougher and much tighter than I expected. There was hardly any sections where it was like it felt flowy to me. I don't actually know if I would even want to do this race again. I like the Enduros, but this specific one, the thing is we did like I don't even know, maybe 30 miles, 40 miles on asphalt on the roads and gravel roads. And it, like, one of the transitions was like 30 minutes long. So, I don't know. It wasn't that
these off-camber routes
exciting to just cruise on the road for half an hour. I mean, back in here, the course was fun. This stuff was fun. It's very tight, tiring, but it was fun. We had a bunch of these.
Oh, shit.
And I almost lost it on there. You can't really tell in the video, but my back tire was slid way out to the right.
Wow, that is slippery as hell.
And on that one, my front tire was starting to slide out. But
thank you.
Yeah, the first one, I was getting way sideways, about to totally wipe out. And actually, I think that Ben ended up wiping out on one of those bridges on this test. So that was his welcome introduction to Enduros. You can see these routes are just wild, just kicking me everywhere. Not sure who that was, but gonna try to keep up with them a little bit here and have some fun, let it flow. He's standing up, keeping a good flow going while I'm here sitting down, pounding my spine. I can still feel it right now as I record this voiceover. Dude's already got his goggles off. We're like 20 minutes into the race, the whole day. This ended up being a 5-hour day of racing. Well, at the time, I ended up finishing this test in 15th place out of 24, and I did not feel like I was going that slow. But looking back at the video, I can see how that happened. But it was a bit surprising, actually. This person's got their goggles off already too.
Thank you.
I don't know if that was a girl or a kid with long hair. A lot of traffic through here. But yeah, came through in 15th place. I didn't actually see the results of the test until later in the day, but pretty disappointed with that result on this first test here. Whenever there's a bunch of spectators like that, I just expect something bad to be coming up. Although it wasn't so there, but I'm gonna wrap this one up here, just coming up to the finish line now. I'm gonna put together the other test videos. I don't know if I'll do a video of each one. I might combine some of them, we'll see, because I had some issues that make it so it might not be too exciting, but I'll get these together. I got some other things to put together, and I will see you guys in the next one.